24th of May and you're gonna get away. Hello everybody. Welcome to the Wingnut channel. Hello everybody on the replay. Happy May 24th weekend. I hope you had a great one. What did we do? Nothing. I don't think I've left my house in a week. I swear to God. That was our May 24th weekend. Somebody's here. Hello to the person who's here. Yeah, so that was our May 24th. Hi, Sha. How are you? How was your weekend? Happy May 24th. Hi, Miss Jen. How are you? Did you guys do anything for this weekend? Like, I don't think I've been out of my house in a week. I can't remember. But I'm legit, like, I don't know. It's 4 o'clock in the day. I just had a shower, and I'm in my pajamas. My husband's at work. You know, we're in Ontario, so we can't go anywhere. Ooh, you had some slushies. You ate sushis. Sushis? Sushi? Oh, you had sushi. I thought it said slushies for a minute. Oh, it's Seoben. You changed your name. Okay. You might have to remind me of that a few times, Seoben, because you know my brain's not that smart sometimes. I literally thought, Jeanne, that it said you had slushies. And then I'm like, sushis? Sushi. You had some sushi. Hi, Miss Andrea. So I record on one phone and I read the comments on my other phone. And my other phone's got like 24% battery. So I obviously didn't plan this out very good, did I? Okay, let me see here. I'm going to do my beauty picks. Just to see what we're going to wear for the week. So what did you guys do all weekend? Did anyone do anything exciting and interesting? I legit only have 2 primers left. What's this one? Good Molecules. So we're going to be using Good Molecules all week, which is good. It's a nice hydrating primer if you guys were wondering, curious about Good Molecules. That's a nice hydrating primer. So yeah, here we didn't do anything. It was blah. And Ian's at work today, so oh my goodness. Yesterday I cleaned the house. I still have the living room to go through and a couple of things I got to put together in the kitchen that I won on the Spin It to Gift It Facebook page. So I won these shelves. What did I win? Like these little shelves that I want to put over my stove and over my sink, my kitchen sink, you know, and over my stove I can put the oil, salt and pepper there, and then over the kitchen sink I can put, you know, the dish liquid and a sponge or whatever there, right? And I want another thingy to hang up my pots and pans and my frying pans. So I haven't got that put together yet. That got delivered a couple days ago, and I haven't, it's not put together yet. So, but that's all I got left to do really is deliver. Like the kitchen is clean. We did that on Friday. Cleaned the kitchen on Friday. But I just got the living room left to do. And laundry. And a crap load of laundry. Where are we? Are there any makeups that you do not put back in the stash? Yes, that's what I'm starting to do now, Jeanne. If I try something for the week and I don't like it, it's not going back in my stash. I'm purging it some way, somehow. I'm either going to, I don't know, if it's good enough to sell it, make a buck on it, I will. If not, then I'll give it to Madison. You know, I'll do something with it, but that's what I'm starting to do now instead of, you know, reusing things I don't like, because I just won't touch it unless I pull it out of the bag, right? Like, there's 2 things. There was the Iconic London one. I think I'm going to purge that one. And the eyeshadow palette that I used last week, which I got on my bed, which was the Ciate London eyeshadow palette. I'm going to purge that because I just don't like it, you know? I mean, it's good. It's not the greatest quality. I have better eyeshadow palettes, so I know personally for me, I'm not going to go towards it. I'm not going to pick it up to use it. Do you know what I'm saying? So if I'm not going to use it, on any other day, other than if I pull it out of my bag, then I don't want to keep it around because it's just unwanted and taking up space. So that's what I've been doing. If I use something, I use it for the week and I don't like it, I'm purging it. Oh, Andrea, you got some terrible news. You lost one of your very good friends on Saturday night. Oh, no. Oh, that's so sad. He was 32. Oh, that's so sad, Andrea. Yeah, that's terrible. Hi, Jen Button. How are you? Um, that's terrible. I don't want to ask how he passed. I know that most people always ask now if you hear someone passing away, like, did they have COVID? One of Ian's best friends passed away about a month ago. He was 47. And there's Ian and his best friend, TJ, who passed. And the other best friend, Uncle Bonnie. His name is Bonnie, but we call him Bon. And, oh my God, Andrea, that's terrible. That is terrible. And he didn't pass with suicide. He had a blood clot or something burst. And he looked sick for the last 2 years. We kept on saying, TJ, you got to go to the doctor, man. You look sick. And this, Ian's two best friends, like, even with COVID, they live alone. They're at our house at least once a week, right? My kids call them uncle. Like, they're more uncle to my kids than my brother and Ian's side of the family. You know what I mean? Like, anyways, it was a big shock about a month ago. Bon called Ian and said, man, TJ, just TJ's dead, and it was a big shock, a huge shock. And it's just weird, not having him here. He lived literally 2 apartments away from us. You know what I mean? So it's crazy. It's crazy. And you think that when you hear someone passing, you think that it's COVID related at such a young age, After a week using it, yeah. So I use it for a week, Jan. And if I don't like it, if I'm having a hard time with it, then it's gone. If I know I'm not going to pick it up on my own and use it because I like it, then I'm purging it. So that's what I'm doing with my stuff. Because, as the time goes on and we get boxes and you buy more stuff, you get more boxes, more thing comes, more stuff will come in that we can, I write it down on a piece of paper, my new stuff, put it in the bag, and I get to try that, But that's what I've decided I'm going to start to do. Andrea, that's crazy. That is, devastating. Devastating. Yeah, COVID is so hard for everybody. It really is, yeah. And then, because that's what you automatically assume when you hear someone's passed, right? You think, oh, was it COVID now because we're in COVID times? But 32 years old, that is so sad, And the way he passed as well. Okay, I think this is foundation. So, what's going on? What's going on in the city? I pulled out this yellow one. It's Wonder Beauty. I'm going to be using the Wonder Beauty foundation. I think I have a mini, a deluxe size of this. Oh, guys, Ipsy Choice was today. What did you guys all choose for Ipsy Choice? I chose, let me just pull these all out. Concealer. I chose is it Complex? No, Context. The Context Nude, the darkish brown kind of lip tint or balm or whatever it was. I was going to choose, I'm like, there's no concealer left in here? Okay, there's 2. The e.l.f. Hydro, I'm going to be wearing this week. I was going to choose the concealer that they had, which somebody tell me, what concealer was it they had again? Was it Wonder Beauty? Yes. I was going to choose the Wonder Beauty concealer, but they had like the shade 5 shades too dark for me. So I said, well, screw that, because I know last time they had a foundation or concealer there, I sent them a message to say, listen, the shade is really, really dark, right? And they're like, too bad, so sad, there's nothing we can do about it. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna use that now. I'm not gonna pick it because it was so dark. So I chose that lip balm, and it's full size when I looked at it. and it's worth 20 US dollars. So I'm like, okay, well, that pays for the bag right there, right? Bare Minerals, woohoo, I like the Bare Minerals bronzer. You chose the Pore Spray. It was a Benefit one, right? I think I have one of those little ones here somewhere. Oh, blush is right here. Jan, you canceled Ipsy for now. You have too much stuff, right? You know, I'm telling you, I think the best thing I ever did, you know, is Sugar Peach Peak is the blush I'm using today, this week. I think the best thing I ever did was do these beauty picks because it just sits in a drawer, and some of the stuff I really like, but I forget about it and don't use it. So I think that's like one of the best things I've decided to do is do this every week, and then I get to use the stuff. I decide then if I don't like it or not and make room for new stuff, you know? Yeah, you already miss it? Yeah. Complex Culture Highlight is what I'm using. I think I have a mini of the Complex Culture Highlight. I think I do. I should. Oh, Jen, you had a best friend, lost her son at 24. She was also your daughter's 4th grade science teacher. Oh my goodness, you lost your daughter at age 10 in an accident the next year. Oh my God, Jen Button, I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that, my love. That's devastating. Hi, Jamie, how are you? Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's devastating, Jen Button. My heart goes out to you, sweetheart. This ColourPop Blush Crush is the palette I'm going to be using this week. It's sad, you know. One of the sad things about COVID is when someone passes, you can't even go to her funeral. You know, like Ian's best friend, they couldn't see him, they couldn't have a viewing, they couldn't go to her funeral, you know, and this is like a month ago, right? So that was really hard on them, you know, and it's almost like it's not real that we expect him to come in through the door because we didn't have that closing, you know what I mean? Go through the process. Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat is what I'm going to be wearing for the mascara. So, yeah, COVID is really messing up a lot of stuff for people, I tell ya. Yeah. Jen Button, I wish I could give you a hug, my darling. I wish I could give you a hug. Jen Button, can you send me your address by email if you want to? Okay. Now I gotta figure out what I picked. Now I gotta find everything I picked. Blush Crush. What a mess. All of my eyeshadows I have in this thing. I have to get something different to organize. But what a mess I got everything going on over here. Blush Crush. It's not that one. It's not that one. Nope. You're not it. Usually I got my ColourPop and my Natasha Denona's up here. You're not it. Oh, great. Now I can't find it. Where are you? All the way down. Oh, my Lanta. Blush Crush. I don't know so much about these 9 pans from ColourPop, guys. But see, the thing is I have brown sugar. I find the newest 9 pans that they're coming out with, the formula is different than what they came out with 3 years ago. Anybody else feel the same way? Thank you, Miss Jen Button. Yeah, anybody else feel the same way? Like, if you got 9 pan eyeshadow palettes from ColourPop, say from 3 years ago, I just find that the formula is so much better than what they're coming out with now in 9 pans. I stopped. Like, I was avid on ColourPop. I wanted all their stuff. Whenever they came out with something new, I know they came out with a new palette today, a big palette. And I don't know. ColourPop is just not doing it for me anymore. And I think it's because of the things that I've bought in recently that I haven't been excited with the formula. Yeah, it is horrible. It is. I I can't even imagine, Jen. I can't. There are no words that I can even utter to. I can't imagine. It's the worst fear. Um, and I'm trying to move on. um, not that way. I don't know what this. I wish I can be there to give you a hug. That's the worst thing about being online, is that when you hear such bad, sad stuff from people that you talk to, on a regular basis and stuff, and you can't physically reach out and hug them, like Andrea and Jen, like I wish I can physically just come through there and give you a big hug, you know? Did I subscribe to any new boxes? No, Jan, I haven't. I've been looking at some, but I I am gonna wait because come June I'm done with Topbox and the Topbox Luxebox. So then that budget part of the money opens up. I'm still looking for the pajama box, but the couple that I did find were a little bit expensive, I think. So I'm looking into that. And I know there's like a nice few makeup boxes out there that we can get, but I'm just finding that a lot of those makeup boxes, there's a lot of, Bella Pierre Manigadar in it, or it's from a company that I know is not working directly with the brand, so I don't trust where they're getting their stuff from. Do you know what I'm saying? You wish you had a cheesecake subscription box. That's a brilliant idea. That's a brilliant idea. You're right, Jen Button. Some losses you don't ever get through. You learn how to live with it. Oh, my darling. Yeah. Yeah. You darling. Jamie, Jamie, your husband passed away? Oh my goodness. Everybody has been affected by um, death. That's so sad. I wish I can give everybody a hug. I think we need to do a group hug right now. Group hug. We need hugs. Hugs. I'll start it. Hugs. Hugs to everybody. Yes, group hug. Oh my goodness, Jamie. Did you guys go to counseling or anything like that? I don't know how far it's appropriate or proper to ask questions because I don't want to like upset anybody. You know what I mean? I don't want to say bring the pain back because I'm sure the pain is with you every day, right? But how does one get through that though? Is it time? Oh, it's just so sad. I need some group hugs. Yes, Siobhan, hugs to everybody. Okay, so we got the foundation. What else did I pick out here? Blush Crush Complex Culture Highlight, which I don't know where that is. Oh, Lord, what a mess I got going on here. So, anybody get Glossy Box? I'm still waiting on tracking. I don't think I'm going to get that box this month. Jamie, did you get yours last month or this month so far? I don't think I'm going to get that box for some reason. Good Molecules I got. Sugar Peach Perk. Sugar Peach Perk. Here we go. So This is one of the Ipsy. It's a little, I don't know if you can see that. Can you see how it's got this dry film kind of thing? Film? It's a little bit dry on the top there. Maybe if I scoot that. Let's see. It's a very, very light peach. It's really pretty though. So we'll just see how she works. But I do like Sugar Cosmetics when I get the little deluxe sizes stuff like this. I do enjoy it. Bare Minerals bronzer. I really like this bronzer. If you ever see this bronzer, you know, Sephora has it every now and then for like 100 points. If it's your shade, really, really good bronzer. So I got everything, I think, except for the concealer. Shoot, what was the concealer? e.l.f. concealer and the mascara. e.l.f. Was it e.l.f.? e.l.f. Hydro. I don't think I have that anymore, to be honest, everybody. I think I gave that to Maddie because it was too... yeah, I don't have it. Crackers. I need another concealer. Shoot! And I think I only have one concealer left in the pouch. Because I gave that... Oh, Jen Button, thank you so much, you sweetheart. You sweetheart. Yes, group hug to... Oh, Jen Button, you have a heart of gold, my love. You do. You have a heart of gold. Pretty Vulgar is the concealer I have to use because I gave the e.l.f. one to Maddie. Pretty Vulgar. I'm not very organized today, everybody, am I? I'm all discombobulated. Now, where is the Pretty Vulgar? NARS, Dose of Colors, ColourPop. We're going to try it. And see. The shade is kind of dark, but we're going to try it and see. And we got to use Miss Charlotte Tilbury, darling. She's annoying. Somebody please tell me you're with me when you've heard Charlotte Tilbury talking. She did a video with Tati, and I found her to be very annoying. I couldn't watch the video, and I used to always watch Tati's videos when they came out, but I couldn't watch her video. I don't even have this Charlotte Tilbury no more. I think I threw it out because it was old. No, I got one here. Yeah, here it is. I had another one. I threw it out. And I'm doing the same thing like with mascaras. If I use it for a week and it's old, it's time to go, then I throw it out. Because, girl, I got a drawer full of mascaras. Okay, so let's read. I'm missing comments here. Oh, my God, Jamie. Yeah, COVID, I would imagine for any kind of support group, even like an Alcoholics Anonymous and stuff, it would all be online. I would imagine that's the way it would be. Yeah. You still haven't received your refund for your April Allure. Wow, really? They're giving you the runaround, Andrea? Anybody else? See, I only got that, well, I got those 2 boxes, but I only paid for the one, right? Because I canceled. But then I noticed that they refunded me like $5 or something last month, and I had no idea why they refunded me $5. So anybody else having the runarounds with Allure? What's the don't? So, Jamie, now on my channel, and I have to. I don't know if you've ever been on Jen Loves, but I can set up. Oh my God, how do you explain it, Andrea? Where you join the channel. And I know Jen Loves does it for like $1.99 a month and stuff. And then you get different stickers as the months go on and stuff like that. And they also, I guess it's a donation or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just so grateful for Jen Button. That I'm able to do, my channel is now that they allow that. It's a donation for love and support. Exactly, Jen Button. I'm so grateful for you, my love. I'm telling you, when this border opens, you're getting a hug. You're the first place I'm going. You're just right there in Michigan. I already told my husband when this border opens, I can't wait to go to the States and I want to come see Jen Button. I want to give her a big hug. Hi, as always, Allie. How are you? Oh, for the shipping. Oh, so they refunded everybody for shipping? Yes, Miss Jamie, you certainly did. Oh, guys, now I'm going to tell you what Miss Jamie did. I'm afraid I missed some comments. So I mentioned on my channel, I am wearing my Naughty Knickers pajamas, Allie. Yes, I am. Girl, it is 4:30 in the day. I had a shower, and I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Hubby's at work. I made soup already. I think my nephew and I were going to order some takeout. And I'm like, I'm putting on my pajamas because it's comfortable, and it's so hot here in Toronto. I have a fan on me. If you see my hair blowing, there's a fan right here. And I have the AC is finally on in the building, everybody. Hooray. Thought I was going to die this weekend because the fan wasn't, or the AC wasn't turned on. And you know how hot it's been in Toronto, right? So I'm like, girl, I'm putting on my pajamas. So I got to tell you what Miss Jamie did. So I know last week I mentioned in a video that she randomly sent me a message asking for my email address. So I sent her my email, and then I had come back going, did you mean you want my mailing address? And she had sent me a $50 gift card for Sephora. So later on that night, Jamie, it was that night, wasn't it? Later on that night, she had asked me about Pat McGrath palettes, and now I don't know anything about Pat McGrath palettes. I think I had one, and it wasn't my favorite, a couple of years ago. I think I ended up reselling it. I tried it once, but I love Natasha Denona. I'm a big Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette fan. And Jamie said she was looking for, I got this too darn wet. This is the ColourPop. No, it's not. It's the Koki. The Koki sponge that I think we got in Ipsy last month. Really good. I really like that sponge. So Miss Jamie had asked me, the next day, okay. She was looking for a cool toned, neutral palette. Cool toned, right, Jamie? So I sent her the picture of Natasha Denona's Glam palette, the full-size one and the mini. And I also sent her the picture of the Biba palette, the full-size one and the mini. So as we're talking, I had said that the Biba palette, because you know that Biba palette is freaking $186 here in Canada, right? And I'm like, that's been on my wish list since I got into makeup. Like this palette, Andrea knows how much I love this palette. Has been on my wish list since I got into makeup. But it's $186. And every year during Black Friday, I always say, okay, I'm going to wait till Black Friday. Natasha Denona usually has 50% off, and I'm going to get this palette. But Black Friday runs around, and you don't have the money for that, right? Anyway, lo and behold, so Jamie's already after she sent like a $50 gift card. She sends me a message saying, check your email. So she sent me another $100 Sephora gift card so I can get the Biba palette. How great is that? That is so amazing. Like, you guys are so awesome and supportive, So of course I bawled when I read that message, and I'm like, Jamie, what are you doing? You just don't expect people to do stuff, right? Like when Jen Button donates, I don't know, like I don't know how to repay my gratitude back. All I can say is, girl, one day I'm telling you, when I meet you, and when I meet you, Jamie, and the rest of you girls, the squeeze that you're going to get, I'm going to squeeze you so hard. So I'm very, very thankful and very grateful. Okay, I've missed some comments. Hi, Dagny. Jen Button, you're meeting the ladies from the Wicked Awesome Lifestyles channel when you go to Boston again. Oh, that's awesome. What is the Wicked Awesome Lifestyles channel? Is that, oh, that's a YouTube channel? Wicked Awesomes? I never heard of it. They are very comfortable, Allie. I love these guys. I'm telling you, these here, little, what do you call it, a baby doll set? I got no bra on, everybody, so, don't freak out. So comfortable. Like, the material is so soft. And I'm after washing it a few times, and it's still as soft as it was. You went to sign paperwork for a new job today, and they surprised you with a $1,000 signing bonus. Yay, Jen Button, congratulations. Congratulations on your new job. That's awesome. Yeah, the Biba palette is never discounted. It is on Natasha Denona, though. Because last year, Black Friday, they had the Biba palette, and I think it was like the Sunset palette for like 99 bucks, something like that. They had a really good deal on those two eyeshadow palettes. Because I remember wishing that I had the coin to get it last year. But then I was worried too, because duties, right? So, but I think if I order something from a US site like that again, I'm definitely going to be using the Shipsy company because it seems to be so much cheaper, I think. Because I won't be hit with duties. I'll only be hit with the VAT taxes. And that seems to be much less than, if it was coming from DHL or something like that, right? You made me very happy, Jamie. Two Best Friends Unboxings newer channel. Okay, I'm going to have to check them out. A salon manager. Oh, Jen Button, you can do my hair? That's why your hair is already looking gorgeous in that picture. That's awesome. I think I got way too much foundation on. I really like this foundation. They had this foundation, the Wonder Beauty, at the Ipsy shop, which I know, we can't get here in Canada. The only way I can get it if I use the Shipsy, right? But they had the foundation, and I was going to grab it. They had it with either a brush or like, I don't know, an eyeliner or something for $16 US. But they didn't have it in my shade, and I was bummed. I really like this foundation. I should have jumped on it because I know Ipsy had it a long time ago as an add-on, and we were able to get it, and I never jumped on it, and I should have. Of course, I didn't know back then that I liked it as much as I do. But this is a really nice foundation. Very nice. I'm hoping they come back out with this as an add-on again. So, yeah, so my glossy box got a letter, got an email saying that if I don't see it, get tracking before the 28th to let them know. And I'm thinking, girl, if I don't get tracking by the 28th of this month, then obviously I'm not getting this box, right? Oh, this is way too dark. This is a summer concealer. Crackers. Crackers. I'm going to have to go with it. Oh, God. The concealer is darker than my foundation. Shoot. Where are we? You're a licensed cosmetologist? 30 years now. You think I can be a makeup artist, Jen? That's like the best compliment, I swear to God, I've heard in years. Oh, that's cool. So you do makeup. Do you do hair? Because cosmetologist is all of it. Yes? Andre said you have to mix the fail. Oh, the fair and the light with the Wonder Beauty foundation. Okay, I don't know what shade that was I just had. Light medium. I find for me, when shades come in just like a light fair, light medium usually works. But now if it says cool tone, then I usually go for a cool tone, right? I'm just beating my face today. This side of my face is fabulous, but this side still got lots of red left. Oh well, I didn't put enough on that side. It's all the services. Oh, that's awesome. Good for you. Well, that must be really exciting. And you've been working for 30 years. Wow. Anybody here getting ready to retire soon? I'd love to retire. I don't know what I'm going to do come, I think, September. I know I mentioned this last year, but it's finally official. My boss is doing only 50% at the hospital, so her thing is she's only going to need me like 50% of the time, which I'm like, okay, so I'm going to work 2 weeks out of the month, and then those other 2 weeks I'm not because you're not paying me. What happens in those weeks that I'm off? All these patients called to cancel their surgeries for the next week, and I'm not answering the phone until Monday, so I know that's not going to work that way. It's going to be probably 65 to 75%, right? So my pay is going down anyway. And I'm debating. I don't know what to do, like, because I love my boss. We get along. Sometimes she gets on my nerves, but I think all bosses are like that, right? And I probably get on her nerves, you know, and I like that I'm working from home, especially with COVID. It works for me, you know what I mean? So I don't know what to do. Like, I know if I want to, I can go to a hospital now because I got like a lot of experience with the hospital because I work for her, but she pays me, not the hospital, so I'm not getting any benefits. And that's the most important thing, you know, is to get benefits, right? For that retirement fund, and I'm not getting any of that. Like, Ian's got a wicked retirement fund because he's a firefighter, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should look for another job. If I go to the hospital, then it's shift work. You know, well, I can't really see me doing shift work because I'm probably going to be admin. But it's going to be, you know, the 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, you know. And I like the way I work now, kind of mostly from home. And I go into the office probably twice a week, right? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I don't know if, you know, and I definitely know that I can't afford to lose 50% of my pay. I don't even think I can afford to lose, you know, 25% of my pay. You know what I mean? So I don't know what I'm going to do. I keep on saying I'm going to learn how to edit and get my retirement fund through YouTube, but that's not going to happen. I had read that you need to have, in order to make almost $60,000 a year, you need to have 1 million subscribers. That's a lot, right? So I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Allie, you got some new makeup today, so watching this is an extra treat. What did you get, Allie? Jan, you're retired? Oh, lucky you. I'm sure you put your time in. Yeah, what did you get, Allie? You retired 4 years ago at 55? Oh, good for you. Your Luxebox April had to be refunded. Yep, that's what I'm figuring. My May box is going to be refunded. Yes. I know I definitely want to continue to work at home because even before COVID, because I don't see patients that much in my office, we literally see patients, it was always twice a week, Tuesday morning and Friday morning. I could be in my office for months every day and maybe might have seen 2 people come to my office, you know, because everything now is done online, right? They don't need to come and see me. They don't need to pick up any papers from me. You know, I can email everything, you know what I mean? So I would work at home, and one of the reasons why is because I have to take 2 buses if Ian's working to get to work. So it's $14 in the morning and $14 to get home. So that's a lot of money to spend on transit, you know what I mean? So I'm like, hey, if I can work at home, I prefer to work at home. And I found in my office now, since we moved, I'm literally in the closet. It's a storage room. And there's like this little opening when you walk in through the door. On this side, there's like a little opening where they have my desk. And that's my office. because we moved in with another doctor, right? So my office is like right there. My desk and my fax machine, printer, and my chair. And I legit have to stand up, push out my chair in order to get out. And then the rest is all like storage. So, yeah, I prefer working at home, right? Um, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. I'm like, well, when the time comes, I'll figure it out, because there's no point in stressing about it now. You know what I mean? And you'll deal with it when it comes. That's the way I am. That's what I'm going to do. It might be better because you put so many hours into your off time. Yeah, true. Oh, you got the Naked 3 palette. Oh, that's nice. This is like such a terrible lip lining job here. Terrible. Did you see that? Terrible. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm having a sale later at 6 o'clock on Kiss and Makeup. Just some random, not a lot of stuff. Do I have posted there? Not much at all. But just to get rid of some stuff that I won't use. I'm trying to declutter. Even the whole house trying to declutter. Anybody else doing that this spring now? Trying to declutter and get summer ready? Summer is almost here. What have you guys been watching on TV? Okay, now I'm going in with the bronzer from Bare Minerals. I hope my phone don't go dead. I think it just told me like I had 15% about 10 minutes ago. You have your alarm set, Tia, Andrea? Yeah, I don't have much stuff left. You know, now I find I figure if I get something and I don't like it, or something comes in a box that I know I won't use, just to get rid of it right away, because if not, it's just taking up space, you know? So that's what I'm trying to do now. Because usually I would keep it all and have a big sale in like 6 months, but that just is taking up space. Right in the middle of spring cleaning your whole house. Good for you, Dagny. We did, my nephew and I, my nephew, God love my nephew, because if I bend for so long, like yesterday when I was cleaning the toilets in a tub, my back and my arms today, done, dead, right? So Friday, my nephew cleaned the deep freezer, the side of the stove, the actual stove. It was in a mess. He scrubbed everything down, so I would sweep it. You know, you got to pull out the stove, pull out the oven, pull out the fridge. You know, I usually do that probably once a month, once every 2 months. And you wouldn't believe the amount of crap that gets in under that. The stove and the fridge is nasty, right? So he would pull it out. I would sweep it, wait for him to finish wiping everything down. Then I'd mop it and he'd put it back in. So we did that on Friday night. God love my nephew. I call him my firstborn son. I don't have a son, but he's the oldest. I have a sister and a brother, and it's my sister's son. He's the oldest grandchild, right? And so I call him my firstborn son. But he's a darling. Oh, Andrea, you're going to have a sale too. You've been watching Handmaids? I've heard about that show. I've never really seen it, but I know a lot of people really like that show, Handmaids. Hi, Miss Janet. How are you? I seriously have to find how to watch Call the Midwife, because they're filming it now over in England. Not filming it. They're showing it now over in the UK. And I used to be able to go on this site called Flixstore, but it's no longer there. It's down, so I would be able to watch it. So I had to find out how to watch it this time. All right, so we're going to see how well this blush works. Oh, we're getting pigment on the brush. I think this is one of the reasons why, you know, I do love Ipsy, because you get all of these deluxe sizes and they last forever. It just bums me, you know, when I get a lot of skincare, but I know a lot of you guys like skincare, right? Oh, I also seen a post, 2 spoilers for Ipsy add-ons for June. Did you guys see those? I don't recall what was there, but I think it was a lot of skincare. I don't think it was a lot of makeup. There we go. That's nice. That's a nice blush. Sugar Cosmetics. This one's nice. Okay, now we're going to try the highlight. You were outside hanging around on the deck, and you love Call the Midwife. Yeah, I gotta find a way to watch it. I love that show. I literally have, I think I mentioned this last week, but I've been watching the Korean dramas. This is getting stuck on my neck. That's why I keep on moving it. It's driving me nuts. I've been watching all of my Korean historic dramas. So I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy. I don't know what's going on with that. And I don't know, I kind of found it a little bit boring last season. So I don't know how it ended. Because I think I watched it up until Christmas. Maybe last year. Up until Christmas. Meredith got hurt anyway. She was in a coma. And that's like when that happened, that was the last episode I seen. And I haven't watched it since. I hope I didn't spoil something for somebody. But I don't know, like everybody's gone on that show now. I don't think there's any other shows that I started watching, like Game of Thrones is done. Ian and I used to watch The Walking Dead, like, religiously. We stopped watching that. I found that to be a little bit boring. I think it's the last season anyway now. Isn't it? Anyone know if you watch The Walking Dead, is it the last year this year, or is it next year? Yes, I know how much you love your skincare, Andrea. Okay. That's a nice highlight. So this is a Cosmic. Where's Cosmic today? She's not here. Complex Culture highlight. Nice highlight. Very nice. Okay, happy with that. Oh, next year? Okay, so Walking Dead should be over next year. And then they have all these other shows too, you know? So yeah, there's not many shows that I've been watching. I loved, oh my God, what was that show called? Not How to Get Away with Murder. I did watch that one for like 3-4 seasons. The other one with Grant. He was the president. God, guys, what was that? Shonda Grimes, is it? Is the producer of the show. Oh my God, I loved that one anyways. I think I watched that twice, the whole, like all of it. The whole series. Shameless is fantastic, but it's very raunchy. But really raunchy? Okay. Okay. She's raunchy. I found Game of Thrones to be a little bit raunchy some points, you know. Oh my God, what is that show I'm thinking about? Olivia Pope. I can't remember the name of it. What are you guys having for dinner? I need to, some new soups. The only soups I've been making is either garlic soup or a potato bacon and cheese soup or a potato leek soup. I need to make some new soups. Anybody got any good soup recipes? Because I love my immersion blender. Oh my God, please don't let this phone go dead on me. Oh, you're having leftover Chinese, Jen Button? Yummy. What did you get? What do you guys usually order when you order Chinese food? Because I find most people usually order their same favorites, right? When you order Chinese food. We always order General Tso chicken. It's always General Tso chicken. Squash soup or squash. Did I just say squash? Squash soup is really good. I had that one time. No, I didn't. That's not true. I had it one time at Ian's brother's wedding years ago. Savannah was 2. And then I didn't have it again until we moved our office to the new place. And they got a restaurant downstairs. And this lady makes the best soup. Oh my God, her soups are so good. And I get bummed because then I come home and try to make the soup and it's not the same. Ooh, you're having shepherd's pie. Oh, lovely. So, Janet, are you having shepherd's pie? Like, we call shepherd's pie, but I make it with ground beef, right? But I know that's supposed to be like cottage pie, and shepherd's pie is supposed to be with lamb, I think. So how do you make your shepherd's pie? Chicken cordon bleu and fettuccine Alfredo sides. Yummy. You know, I don't think I've ever, I never made chicken cordon bleu. Always Sal and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, we always got to have General Sal. It's always General Sal. And usually I'll order the plain, so lo mein, but usually I'm like, can I just get some plain lo mein with very little vegetables? Because my kids don't want to eat the vegetables, but they'll eat the plain lo mein. They like those kind of noodles, not the big fat ones. Ground beef, corn, and mashed potatoes with melted cheese on top. That's how I make mine too. Yep. And in my ground beef, I'll put, honest to God, in my ground beef, I put ketchup and Campbell's, and it's got to be Campbell's. Campbell's tomato soup, a can of Campbell's tomato soup and ketchup. That goes in my ground beef. And then cream corn over the beef, and then the mashed potatoes, and then some cheese. It's so yummy. That's the Newfie way. See, Mom does it different. Mom does, I don't know what Mom puts in hers. Mom, she don't make it that way. I think she does the gravy. I think Mom does the brown gravy one. This is the Blush Crush. But I know another friend who does a gravy too, I think. But it's so good. I love a shepherd's pie. What did I make yesterday? So yesterday we took a chicken breast. So this is what I've been doing lately. I don't know about you guys, but this is what I've been doing. Because you know you get tired of cooking the same stuff, right? So we take out some meat out of the freezer. And no matter what it is, I'll then go on YouTube and search for a recipe. And if I have all of the instructions, I'll try and make that recipe. So yesterday I took out chicken breast. So I searched up chicken breast, and I knew I had bacon, and I knew I had cheese, and I made like a chicken potato bacon casserole thingy, and you put some ranch sauce in there. It was all right. Now, my nephew and Ian loved it. They ate all of it, but I was like, yeah, it's okay. You did gravy tonight, but sometimes you'll do tomato soup in the hamburger. Oh, yummy. I've never tried it with the gravy. I'm going to have to do that one day. So yeah, that's my latest thing for cooking. We take out the meat and I go and Google something. Which is good because I'm after buying like different ingredients now, that if I see a recipe and it's calling for like sun-dried tomatoes, and I know I don't have that, but the recipe looks good, the next time I go to the grocery store, I make sure I pick it up. You know what I mean? So now I have like different spices and, well, I don't say different because I've always had a lot of spice, but, you know, little different things that I've never picked up before. But I don't know, my family is really particular too. They're straight up, honestly, they're straight up Newfoundland meat and potatoes, straight Irish, that's what they are. Ian is a straight Irishman. He wants his meat and potatoes. Yeah, so what else are you guys having for dinner? So Andrea's having chicken cordon bleu. Janet is having shepherd's pie. Miss Jen Button is going to be having some Chinese food. Did I miss somebody? What a mess this eye look is in today. I put on too much eye primer because my eyes are looking really dry. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see how dry it looks? Too much primer. There's not much you can really do with this palette, I tell you. This is one of those palettes that I keep it. But I'm not really impressed with the formula. Well, that's pink. Holy Moses, what a mess. Kelsey, you're doing barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, and corn on the cob. Beauty. That is a beauty summer Sunday dinner right there. Right. I don't know what I'm doing with this eye look today. I can't believe this phone haven't shut off yet. It's going too soon. Right. This is like the worst time of the month. You ever find that? Like the last week of the month when, you know, you've gotten all of your boxes, nothing's coming in the mail. I always find that when I do the most shopping, it's always at the end of the month because nothing's coming in the mail and I start to Jones then. Anybody else like that? You don't know what you're going to have yet, Dagny? I think my nephew and I are going to order something from Uber Eats. I think they still have the 2-for-1. I hope they do anyways. Certain restaurants got, if you order like one burger, you get one for free. And I signed up for the Uber Eats Pass a couple days ago because it's $10 a month for the Uber Eats Pass, right? And then when I looked, because we're going to do the 2-for-1 for jerk chicken, which I love the jerk chicken that we always get from Uber Eats. And we were going to do the 2-for-1. And then when I looked for the taxes and the delivery fee and the service taxes was going to cost me $10 anyways. So I'm like, I might as well sign up for the Uber Eats Pass for the month, you know, and then the next time I order, I don't have to pay for that stuff. So that's what I did. So guys, the next time you, if you order from Uber Eats, check out that the delivery fee and the taxes, because sometimes it's just easier to sign up for that Uber Eats Pass. Still no boxy. Same with me. I don't have the Ipsy bag. You're right. And boxy too. Well, I don't get it, but wow, what is the date today? Oh, it's the 24th. Excuse me, that's late, right? The 24th of May, still waiting, especially for BoxyCharm. Isn't that late for BoxyCharm? I always felt that I always got Boxy around like the 15th of the month. And I'm wondering if Ipsy is late because it's a new account. And I just re-signed up for it this month, so I'm wondering if that's why my Ipsy is late. But I guess everyone else is waiting for Ipsy as well. And I didn't even have an add-on for Ipsy, so that's kind of weird. You know what I think happens? Like say for Glossybox, they had the Mother's Day box and they got the Summer Essentials box. So I think the regular subscription box gets put to a side for a minute. I think the same way for Ipsy because this month was the X month, right? So the regular box got put aside for a minute. So maybe that's why it was late. This is not a bad mascara. I definitely have to throw it out at the end of the week though because I know it's old. You had your Boxy last week sometimes, but no Ipsy yet or Glossybox. You even ordered a summer one because you like the little case. Oh, good for you, Janet. Hey guys, what do you think about Cosbox? Did you see the spoilers for Cosbox? I think they came out with 3 spoilers or something. 3 or 4 spoilers. I'm not really into the box, so I sent them an email and asked them to skip the summer box for me because like the blanket that's there, I already got it. And another cooler bag, you know? So, and usually boxes always put out their like main spoilers first, right? Because they want to get people to sign up as fast as they can. So when I seen those 3 spoilers, there was another one too. What was it, Janet? Do you know? You're not impressed either. Yeah, me either. I skipped it. I sent an email asking if I can skip it. So I'm like, I'm not, you know, if I'm not going to like it, then why? And I'm annual, so I'm going to skip it. That way I know that I'll get fall and winter before I have to subscribe again, right? It's like the Fun one. You have a lot of stuff like that. Yeah, and they changed their name, which, I don't know. What is it called again? All Truth or All This or All That or something. I can't remember. See, and you know what the thing is? It's not a catchy name because I couldn't even tell you what their new name is. You know? The cooler bag you got already. So, yeah, Janet, send them an email and skip it. If you're not annual, because I'm sure if you're not annual and you go every 3 months, you can just cancel, right? But if you are annual, send them an email and ask to skip the summer box, and they'll skip it. So that way you know you got an extra box, you know, coming. Because I think I was supposed to resubscribe for the fall, and summer was my last box, and now I know fall box will be my last box, and then I have to resubscribe if I want to. All True. Yes, it sounds like a Metamucil or something. That's what it sounds like to me. You know, All True Metamucil, All True Grains, All True for the poo kind of thing. That's what it sounds like to me. You're annoyed with FabFitFun, Kelsey? You selected a cooler bag. They emailed you it's not available, and they're sending you the resistance pad. Oh, wow. See, you know what? If that's what can you email them and say, listen, I don't want this box? Because that is a bummer. If you selected the one thing and then they say it's not available, then I'd be like, listen, I don't want the box. Can you skip? I don't know. You did already. You paused just with all your stuff for summer. You know, usually I don't find, I think we talked about this last summer too. Summer boxes to me aren't usually fabulous. You know, like July and August boxes, it always seems like it's kind of repeats and stuff like that. I think we talked about this last year as well. But I find that for boxes like FabFitFun or CosBox, usually summer boxes are things that you most likely already have, you know? Brown paper packages and boxy, yes. Oh, I just got, what did you just get? Dagny? Or it sounds like an insurance company, right? An email for your glossy box just finally shipped. Oh, did it? Okay, let me see if mine. No. Crap. I didn't get one. Oh, and you know what I just found out too? I have to go to work tomorrow. Crackers. Cracker jackers. I was kind of hoping that I didn't have to go in the office tomorrow. But I just found out that I have to go in the office tomorrow. No, you know what? I really don't. Because Ian's going playing golfing at 12. So there's my ride, right, back. And I don't want to take 2 buses home. So I think I'm going to stick with the original plan. Go to work at 7:30 in the morning. Leave all the stuff that my boss needs for the week. And then go home and call the patients at home. And email, you message them and they asked me what I wanted and said they'd see what I do and would email you the next day. It's been 5 days now, Kelsey. Oh my goodness. Yeah, fingers crossed that it ships soon. Exactly, Dagny. And it's been 5 days now. Wow. Do they have a phone number or do they have a way you can chat directly with somebody on FabFitFun? Because I think they used to. I'm looking forward to, for June, I'm getting the Ipsy Bag Plus, but I don't know. The spoilers I've seen I haven't been into. It's a lot of skincare, so I might skip it. But then I heard if you skip, so if I skip the Plus, I can't get the, I'm taking off the X box, and then I go down to the bottom of the wait list, What a bunch of dirty buggers, right? So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I might still get the box. You know, I get stuff, I don't like it, then I can always sell it. You know what I mean? But the 2 boxes I'm excited about for June are brown paper packages. I'm always excited for brown paper packages. And Tribe. Tribe looks like it's going to have a really nice box in June. Oh, for you, do you guys get Tribe? And what eyeshadow palette did you choose? I chose the pink eyeshadow palette. Yes, they have online chat. Yeah. Kelsey was online chatting with them. Oh, God. Horrible. That's horrible. Okay, I have 6% battery. Anyway, ladies, what video is coming tomorrow? Yes, Andrea, I can. What video is coming tomorrow? Good God. Well, I was kind of hoping it's going to be Ipsy, but there's no update on that. So, I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe it's going to be, because I know I still want to do the pharmacy video, so I might just do the pharmacy video tomorrow. Who knows? I might get something in the mail. Might get lucky. You never know, right? But anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope y'all had a lovely May 2-4 weekend. And Andrea, big hugs. Jen Button, big hugs. Miss Jamie, big hugs. Yeah. So I'm going to go and order some food now. I'm starving. All right. Bye, everybody. And will I be live next week? Monday, Thursday. I wasn't live this. I will be live next weekend. As far as I know, I'll be live next weekend. I know the weekend after that, I'll be live on the Friday. But I'll let you know through the week if I'll be live on the Saturday night. Okay. Bye, everybody. It's the 24th of May, and we like to get away. Do, 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 do.